Hello everyone, my name is Mayo Silvers. I am the owner of M2 Hospitality, an event planning company, and also the founder for Events for Anyone, where we provide mentorship programs to event planners to start and grow their event planning company into a six-figure profit business. Today we want to talk about creating your dream life and how do you get there. So when I asked you, what is your dream life? And you'll be thinking about, my dream life is something that I would like to be able to do whatever I love, whenever I want, and to have enough money to take care of myself and also of my family, right? So you want to work less, travel more, spend time with your friends and your family, and have enough money that you do not have to worry about your bills. So that's your dream life. So now we're going to talk about every time you go into a business, right? If you start your event planning company business, how do you structure your business so that you can have your dream life? So there are three things we need to think about. First thing, how much money do you need to make in order to pay your bills? Okay, first thing, how much money do you need to make in order to pay your bills? Second thing to consider, how much money do you want to make in order to live your dream life? How much money do you want to make in order to live your dream life? Third thing, how much or how many hours do you want to work in order to live your dream life? So do you want to work 2 hours a day, 5 hours a day? How many hours do you want to work in order to live your dream life so that you have time to do whatever you love and you have time to spend time with your friends and your family? Okay, so let's go to point number one. Okay, so how much do you need to make in order to live your dream life? Okay, so what is your first, you need to think about how much do you need to make in order to live, right? Your basic needs, which is your mortgage, your rent for a shelter, to buy food, and to pay for your phone bills, and also probably your car loan. So all your monthly fixed expenses per se. So assuming that your monthly fixed expenses is $3,000, you need that to pay for all these basic needs. Okay, that means you need to make at least $3,000 from your event planning company, from your business, to pay these bills. All right, so you need to make at least $3,000. Now, nobody is in business to pay their bills, right? Because you want to live your dream life, so you got to make extra money so that you can spend the money to live your dream life. So, second thing, how much money do you want to make to live your dream life? So for this scenario, we're just going to keep it really small, keep the goal really small, that okay, after paying $3,000 each month for my basic needs, right, my monthly fixed costs or my monthly expenses, I want to have at least $2,000 left so that I can do whatever I want with it, savings or play money or travel or buy things. Okay, so now you need to make at least $5,000 revenue in your business per month in order to pay your monthly bills, plus $2,000 left for you to do whatever you want. Okay, then you want to ask yourself, how many hours do you want to work, right? So if you say that I only want to work 5 hours a day, okay, 5 hours a day. So in that 5 hours, you need to think about, well, you can't just use all 5 hours for planning events, okay? Because if you only use all these 5 hours to plan events, that means you are handling your existing clients' requests, right, demands, and your existing workflow. You did not allocate hours to grow your business. You need to always allocate hours to grow your business. So if let's say in a day you only want to work 5 hours, so in that 5 hours you want to allocate certain percentage of your time to do profit generating activities, and also some time to do your admin work for your business, right? Which is, doing your proposals, your contracts, right? Every time we go into an event planning business, we are dreamers. So we don't think about all that. We just say that we love to plan events. All I want to do is plan events. But then you will come to a point that suddenly you were so busy planning events, and then you forgot that you need to also spend time to find clients so that you have events to plan month after month after month. So this is one of the pitfalls of many event planners. They're so focused in their current job of planning events, they forgot about what is their role as the business owner, which is to find more clients each time. There's always going to be pipeline, of clients, so that you always have events to plan and to sustain your business. So now we say that we want to work 5 hours a day, which is pretty good, right? So you still have a lot of hours to do whatever you want, to spend time with your family, to do, your hobbies, etc. So 5 hours, we know we need to allocate how many hours to handle existing clients' events. So I'm just gonna say 2 hours to plan an event, and then we're gonna spend another 2 hours to do sales activities, right? Visiting clients, talking to clients, networking, and then 1 hour to do your admin work, okay, which is your contract proposals, your accounting work, etc. Okay, so now in a week you only have 10 hours, okay, 10 hours that you're actually planning events, and then you also times 4. So in a month you have 40 hours of actual event planning hours, okay, that you're actually planning events, 40 hours. So on average, if you say that an event takes you about 40 hours to plan, so a small wedding to maybe a small to mid-sized corporate event takes you 40 hours to plan, that means you only need to have 1 client a month, right? 1 client a month. So now your revenue, okay, is $5,000, okay? And you divide that by 40 hours, okay, which is 1 client a month, 40 hours, 1 event, your hourly rate is $125 per hour, okay? So that's how much you should be charging in order for you to work only 1 event a month, all right? Or in order to work only 40 hours on event planning, okay, 40 hours on event planning, and then also 40 hours on sales generating activities, and then the remaining hours for admin work, okay? So in a week, you only work 25 hours in total. In order to make that $5,000 revenue a month, you need to charge your hourly rate at $125. Okay, now if you don't think that's realistic, so let's quote another example. So let's say that we know that you are going to only charge $50 an hour. So $50 an hour, and you want to make same amount of money, $5,000 revenue in your business. So you take $5,000 divide by $50, they give you 100 hours of event planning. And you take that divide by 4. So each week you have 25 hours that you need to be working on planning your clients' events, right? So you divide by 5 days. So that means 5 hours per day you are actually planning events. And then you still have to put in your sales activities, right? Which is the 2 hours. So you need to add that to the 5 hours. That means you work 7 hours a day plus 1 hour of all the admin work. That is 8 hours a day work, which is actually not that bad because you're still your own boss, you control your own hours, and you make your own money, right? That's pretty good. So at the end of the day, I always say that in order to grow your business very, very fast, you need to be able to dedicate 80% of your day to sales generating activities. So in reality, you shouldn't be only spending 2 hours a day to do sales generating activities. It should be a swap. You should be spending 5 hours a day to do sales generating activities so that you can bring in all those incomes, and then only 2 hours to plan events and 1 hour to do all the admin work. So how are you going to do that? As you grow, right, you are spending all these hours doing sales profit generating activities. You're going to have money coming in. You're going to have to start thinking, right? What can you do that in your daily tasks that can be automated and delegated? Okay, so you can delegate all the things that is not profit generating, like your admin work, like doing your proposals and contracts, and you can hire a VA to do that, right? Or hire someone to do that for you. And then for the planning, you can do it yourself, and you also have time to do the sales generating activities. As you grow, you need to start building a team. So the team is going to help you achieve your dream life because you are able to have more time to get more clients, Okay, you have more time to plan events and you're not bogged down by all the other non-profit generating activities, and you get to work the number of hours that you want with a team to lessen your workload. Okay, the last thing you want is you get into a business and you work so many hours and you burn out, and then you hate doing what you initially think you love to do, planning events. So you want to be able to structure your business in a way that you grow at a good pace, constantly growing and constantly evaluating your team structure, constantly evaluating how many hours you're doing sales activities, how many hours you're doing planning, and how many hours you're spending on admin work, all right? And then also evaluate your rate and evaluate your growth to get to your dream life. Okay, don't go in as a dreamer thinking that all you want to do is to plan events, but you forget about the business aspect that you need to do as the business owner or the CEO of your business to create that dream life. If you enjoyed today's tutorial, you can always sign up for my YouTube channel to learn all these video tutorials, or you can click below to join our Facebook group where we share a lot more tips and tricks and also a weekly tutorial on how to start and grow your event planning company. I hope to see you soon.